Hey guys, this is Mark Dabney, chopping it up with Mr. D again. Just want to reach out to you today because I had a couple of interesting situations happening in school. But one thing I just really want to talk about today is respect. We need to teach our young men respect because they seem to have lost respect for themselves. They seem to have lost respect for parents. Seem to have lost respect for women, lost respect for authority. There seemed to be no respect. And the reason there's no respect is because nobody's teaching them. As much as I put my hands on kids, I don't have enough time in a day to really walk them through the process. I try to show them where you're going wrong, why would you do this, why you won't show respect. And I try to tell people, I said, these streets are real. I said, the reason young men are always fighting, they're always angry, and men get into fights and those kinds of things is very simply because when we feel disrespected, we go to battle. Or we shut down if we're dealing with a woman or a mother. I'm talking about even when your mother disrespect you, you'll just shut down. When your wife disrespect you, just shut down. Because that is the ultimate for a man. That is like telling a woman you don't love her, you hate her, or something like that. And it's the same thing with young men. We need to teach our young men respect. Because we had young men in our school just cursing teachers out and stuff. Just you only in the 7th or 8th grade. How you cursing a teacher out? And sometimes it makes me think their parents must have given them carte blanche to just go ahead and do what they want to do in school, disrespect authority, because they see their parents disrespecting authority and not teaching them how to show respect. And a lot of times, and you're going to say something very controversial. A lot of times when these young men be out here dealing with the police, I know sometimes, police officers be in a bad mood and be provoking and all that kind of stuff. But these young men, if they just show respect for the authority and so they can live another day, they wouldn't go through a lot of things that they go through. It is really simple as respect. The kids ask me, Mr. D, how do you just not get into fights or all that? I said, because I show respect to people. I may not like them, I may not like what they said, but I show respect. I try to show respect to everybody I encounter, even when they come off on me wrong. I try to show them respect because I know they are craving respect. So that's why they're talking crazy to me. But life is short. And if we don't begin to show our young men, teach them how to respect all people, it's not color related. It's nothing like that. It's just respect for human beings, respect for your fellow man. That is what we need to teach these young people, young men, because young men really set the tone. It goes back to their leadership, because you get employees. If you got an employer that don't respect you, you're not a good employee, and vice versa. If you got an employee that don't respect the employer, you're looking for a way to fire him. Bottom line, that's as simple. Just show respect to people. Show respect to people on the highway. People got road rage because they feel disrespected. Somebody cut them off and all that kind of stuff. And they go running down or chasing them down the road, trying to get at them. And I'm just like, are you serious? Are you seriously getting ready to chase somebody down the road? You know why? Because they felt disrespected. That person cut them off. That person did a whole lot of foolishness on the highway, flipped them the bird, whatever it may be. But anyway, that is why they be having road rage. People be fighting. That's why men fight. It's called disrespect. Trace back anytime men have confrontation with one another, it is simply because they felt disrespected. Hey, mark my words. It is this disrespect. And we need to teach our young men from early on. You should never let your young man, your young child begin to disrespect anyone. They disrespect their parents, disrespect their siblings, disrespect anyone. Because that's a learned behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's selfish. It's self-centered. And we got enough of that in the world right now. We need some people that can show respect. They get impatient. They start becoming disrespectful. They don't like what's going on. They start becoming disrespectful. You know, you're in school. They can't read it. They can't do something. They want to start clowning and being disrespectful. I had an incident that I was out yesterday, but I had an incident that I heard about. A young man, he's trying to defend the honor of his so-called girlfriend. So it was an issue between two young girls, and he just began to show disrespect to the young lady, all up in her face, yelling and screaming and all this kind of stuff, using profanity. And it got back. The word got back to me around the school, and I was just like, I was disappointed, but I talked to him in a respectful way, the way I addressed it. So, because I didn't want him to have anything else to go off and be disrespectful about. So therefore, that's why I approached him that way. And that's how I approach all these young men, is in a respectful way. I learned that over the years. I haven't always been that. I used to come out very militant, and I understand this generation right here, they can't handle that baritone and that bass bearing down on them. They want you to, we all saw. So I approached them with respect. Okay? So with the respect, that's what I do. I talk to them with respect and trying to get to the heart of the matter, the heart of the issue. Is the respect thing. I just try to show them respect and all of that, because that is what they're always having a problem with, is respect. They don't know how to respect themselves, don't know how to respect anyone. So therefore, that's why we have a whole lot of conflict going on. And young men are getting killed out here in the streets because they can't respect one another. You know, they can't respect the way they do business. They can't respect nothing. They want to take something from somebody. All of it boils back down to respect. You know, teaching respect is just as much about showing it as it is telling them. See, because more is caught than taught. I will tell you that. Young men are sitting around, they looking at you, the way that you're handling business. And so therefore, they just going to do what you do. If they see their daddy disrespecting people, they're going to be disrespectful. If they see your mama disrespecting people, they're going to be disrespectful. So our job is to always carry ourselves, those who are teaching, have authority over them, you know, whoever's in charge of them in the power position should always be showing respect to all those around them. Those that you are over, those that you look up to, that are over you, you should show respect. Bottom line, that doesn't mean you have to like the person. There's a lot of people I may not like personally, but I show respect. Even when, you know, somebody done something to me, tried to get me one time, I still show them respect and keep it going. But then again, that may be for who I am. That's who I serve. I serve the Lord Jesus Christ. So therefore, that may be an issue of how I'm able to show respect, because I haven't always been a respectful person. I used to curse my managers out, all that kind of stuff before I was born again. So maybe we might want to put them to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Pray for our young men, pray for our young boys. All right. So listen, as I'm about to sign off of this thing, if you like what I'm sharing with these videos, please subscribe and like and comment. Leave a comment. Let me know something. If you like what I'm saying, chop it up. Conversate with me, all right? So this is Mr. D chopping it up with you about raising our young men to show respect. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye now. Chopping it up.